Que sera, sera, whatever will be.
Hi from fans. Welcome to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I'm Tori. This is Dr. S. Today we're going to talk about Season 3, Episode 1 of From. It's called Shatter. Okay, first of all, the people that recommended this show, thank you so much. It's so good. I really needed a scary show to watch.
Yes.
And I gotta give props to you. You binged this in time for the premiere.
Yeah. Well, we needed something to fill the void in our lives left by Evil ending.
Yes.
And a couple of viewers recommended it. So we were like, okay, we'll check it out.
Yeah.
But I was in it from episode 1.
Yes.
Of season 1. I was like, okay.
So good.
It is scary though. I was like, oh
my gosh.
Watch it during the daytime only.
Yes. And not alone.
Mm-hmm.
Don't watch it alone. All right. Well, this episode obviously picks up where the finale left off. We have Tabby in a hospital in Maine. Oh, it just came.
What a great finale, first of all. Yes. So lucky me. Like, people who get to binge a show and then the premiere is the very next day. Yeah. I finished season 2 yesterday and I was like, no! And then the next day I got to watch the next episode.
Oh my gosh, you're so lucky.
Yeah.
Yes. No, gosh, that worked out really well for you. Okay, now she decides to leave the hospital when they say we're going to have to call the police. I mean, she's battered. She looks horrible, right? So they're like, is this abuse? So,
yeah.
But in some ways, I was like, Tabby, no, they can help you.
Yes.
But, okay.
Yeah,
were you like,
I was
why
like,
are you leaving?
Why? I kind of got it because it was, how do you explain that to people?
So that's
They're going to put her in the mental hospital.
Yeah, they're going to think she's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a nurse. If I had a patient saying this stuff about a town and there's monsters at night, I'd be like, time to call psych. Like, maybe we move you over to...
You might actually...
Actually, I probably believe her.
But then you would go tell people, and then they would take you both away.
And then we just both go hang out. Yeah, that's so true. And then along the way, she sees the little boy in white, and there's that. But he kind of saved her, didn't he? Because,
he did. And he so far has been helpful to everyone.
Sweet
he's
boy.
been Victor's friend.
Yeah.
So we
can trust him.
Yeah, we just don't know who he is yet.
Yes.
But yeah.
And then she also goes to... Well, she calls her mom. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So heartbreaking. Can you imagine her mom just hearing from her?
Yeah.
And you can't explain it. Again, it's like, what would she say to the cops? What do you say to your mom?
You can't.
No. She's like, I'm okay.
Yeah. I really liked that scene too. And I did not like Tabitha the first season.
I didn't care for her either.
I found her to be annoying.
Me too.
And then the more, by season 2, I was in it with her. I was like, oh God, she's doing all this stuff with Victor.
Yeah.
And So I love her now as a character, but I didn't think I would.
I know, I didn't love, no, I felt bad that I didn't really like her. But yeah, she's totally good with me now. But then goes to confession, and then, something interesting about the priest is, because she starts to confide in him, and then he kind of chases her out, please don't go.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, Victor gave me this lunch back, and he's like, well, what did he pack for you? I was like, what a weird question.
Yeah.
And then I was like, are you in on that?
That's what I was wondering.
Okay.
Because why would you follow somebody out like that, and why would he... Yeah.
What did he pack for you?
Well, there's so many levels to this show. We don't know. You know, it's by the creators of Lost, right?
Of course it is.
It's so Lost about horror.
Totally.
It's as if the black mist in Lost was monsters.
Oh, right?
So I was just like, maybe the priest. I think everyone's in on it. I was like, the priest is in on it.
Yeah. What a weird question to ask.
She randomly went into the church though, so how could he be? But we're so traumatized.
We just don't know.
And we're like, no, it must be.
And is she actually still in the town? Okay, anyway, it's all very
What's
confusing.
a dream?
Yeah, right, exactly. So in Victor's lunchbox is an address. Here's another gut-wrenching moment. When she goes to the address, and it's Victor's dad.
Oh my gosh, and he's all depressed. Probably it's been how long? 50 years?
How old is Victor?
Because Victor, I mean, it's so hard to know because he's so childlike.
Right.
And then, you know how, stress ages you? Like Obama?
Oh, yeah.
Victor could be 30. I don't know.
He could, but no, you're right. No, I thought...
I feel like he's at least 50.
I think so,
right?
too.
Yeah, so the dad's been, his kid and wife and daughter disappeared.
Oh, my gosh, that's right.
Yeah.
But his dad didn't look that old. Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Stress ages you, right? But gosh, I mean, what's going to happen with that? I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad that there was that meeting.
What's she going to tell him?
What do you,
I know,
really though, you're
I
right.
know.
What do you say?
Yeah.
How do you explain this without them being like, I'm calling the cops, you need to go. All right, back in Monsterland, everything's going great. We have a food shortage. We have people afraid to go to sleep at night.
It can't get any worse.
It's horrible. And then, of course, Jim's going to go out and look for Tabby, right?
Yeah.
So Kenny, why does Kenny volunteer? I get it. He's a sweetheart. He's great.
Yeah.
He's protective. But was there some kind of thing I missed that he was like, I owe it to you? Or is he just being a good friend?
Well, he said he didn't want, after losing his dad,
yeah.
he didn't want those 2 kids to have no parents.
Okay.
Because he's a good guy.
Oh my gosh, I love him.
Oh, I know.
One of my
But then
favorite.
I'm like, no, but you can't do that to your mom, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, oh,
So
it's complicated.
it is complicated. They do head out. There's some creepy stick figure looking things.
Those were so
What
creepy.
the hell was that?
Yeah.
And then they find maybe an abandoned, I don't know what you want to call that,
The
cottage
little
cabin.
Mini, tiny cabin.
Yeah, tiny little guy. And then it's in there that Jim has this epiphany of like, I think I need to go back.
I was like, okay, maybe you should have slept on it one night.
That was so fast.
Yeah, like, okay.
He said, I can't, in case something is really wrong with Tabitha, then I can't leave my children with no parents. So, but it's like, okay, but you're already there,
Yeah,
and there's
now
already
there's things.
surrounding
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Were they beneath too?
Oh, were they?
I don't know.
Maybe,
yeah,
probably.
there was a sound, so I was
I don't
like,
know.
oh god.
Sometimes I think that I avert my eyes.
Yes,
when
I know. I
you
do.
know,
Yes.
in those scenes. Okay, so then also let's just check in with Jade. Jade has officially lost his mind.
Oh my god.
But I mean, isn't he just kind of
He's like a
drinking
mad
himself?
scientist anyway,
Yeah,
so
he
he's
is.
but
He
he's
looks-
definitely like, because there's the main cast, they all have some connection, some power or reason to be like, there's all the background characters, we don't know, they're just people.
Yeah.
But our main characters, obviously, they have like some connection, so he has something with the symbol.
Right, and it's making him go
Yeah.
nuts. I mean, he was already a little nutty,
Yeah.
but yeah, even more so. That's enough about him. All right, and then they decide it's time to eat the animals. Oh no. Okay, so there's a plan, but they do need the animals, right? Like you need the
Yeah.
animals for milk and for
It's
whatever.
hard. It's a hard choice
It's
because all the
horrible.
plants are like rotten.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they're like nasty.
Yeah.
Like the soil is just like toxic.
People are getting crazy and they're
Yeah.
trying to raid
Mhm.
the basement of
Mhm.
Tian Chen, and
Yes.
like they're just
All the food that she uses to cook for you every day.
What
You're
are
gonna
you
take that
talking
food?
about?
Why would you take that food? But you don't make rational choices.
They're
Yeah, it's panic.
starving,
It's
or
panic.
they're panicking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Not starving, but panicking
Yes.
for sure. And so at night, the monsters decide to let the animals out, which prompts them to go out.
Just go out.
Don't worry about it.
I guess we got. I mean, I was like, no, what? How?
It's not good.
You just. I don't know. I mean, you need the food. It's hard choices, man.
It's what?
really-
Yeah.
I don't know.
I shouldn't judge them.
I've never had a choice like that to make. Like, I'll die of starvation or the monsters will kill me. I don't know.
No, you're so right. Well, lucky for us, they have
Yeah.
never faced that. But somehow Boyd and Tian Chen end up in a barn, and there are monsters waiting there. And this is what I didn't want to talk about.
Mhm.
So they like to torture people, and then like they do it like for their amusement, and then but torture physically, but also like
Mentally.
yes, they
Yeah.
make Boyd watch them
Yeah.
take.
But I don't think it's real.
Really?
I think because they literally reinforced that he has hallucinations a couple times in this episode, right? There's another talk with Father Kotri and I hope that was this episode, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Father
so
Kotri.
I'm thinking
But Father Kotry's dead.
No, but he's talking to Father Kotri. I don't know, I just think this didn't happen.
Oh, I hope you're right because I'm really upset.
No, she
I
can't
love her.
die.
She's the
I
backbone.
just really... Plus,
I
this
love
is
that.
not how they kill people. That's not their mode. They just...
No, but remember the girl with the thing in her head when they left her there to die?
That's right.
And-
oh,
I think they wanted the person to watch.
Oh.
Okay, so I don't.
that's true. Dang it.
Well, no, maybe you're
I
right.
really am hoping...
Or you're in denial.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
it totally could be. It totally... But I just can't. Like, Kenny can't lose another parent for going out and doing a good deed.
Come on with Kenny's
No.
family.
Yeah.
I was like, this is unacceptable.
No,
And
I don't accept it.
I love her. She's like my favorite character,
Yes,
probably. So
I know.
she feeds them. She's delightful.
Yeah.
I. Oh my god! And then watching him be like, "Look at me, just keep looking at me." I was
Yeah.
like, "This is
Oh my
heartbreaking."
gosh.
Like on another level.
I'm
So-
still no.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. No.
I hope you all
I'm
feel
not
that
sad
way,
yet
too.
because it's not real.
It didn't
It's a
happen.
hallucination because he's losing it.
I love that theory. Please let
you
that
didn't think
be.
that at all?
No.
Shoot.
As
I
soon as
think.
they ripped the skin off of her skull.
Her little-
Yeah, I was
yeah.
like, and then she. Oh, okay. Anyway,
I know.
brilliant acting by Harold
Yeah.
Perrineau. I mean, always, but the way
Yeah.
he's like, no, it's okay, look at me. Oh my God, I hate it. It's going to haunt me.
Yeah.
But he's
Yes.
so good. Boyd really has the weight of this town on his shoulders. I mean,
Yeah.
he is pretty much the leader, so to speak, with, there's
Yeah.
other people too, but I feel like this poor man, all of them, it's a horrible situation, but I feel like he has so much pressure
Yeah.
to protect everybody.
Yes.
And then to have to watch somebody possibly
I
die
know.
right in front of you that you couldn't protect, and somebody's so sweet and innocent. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm like
know.
still reeling from this episode, so thanks a lot, but maybe it's not true.
I really, really hope. Like, I was like, for sure, no.
Who else did he hallucinate, though? I mean, he hallucinated his wife before that,
Mm-hmm.
last season.
Yeah.
And
And,
then-
he just has vision. Like, he sees things, right? Like that. And everyone is kind of seeing things.
yeah.
Everyone is kind of seeing things when
Okay.
they, like, nod asleep a tiny bit or something.
I like
or-
where your head's at.
Yeah, so I'm like,
Oh, so
things
he
are-
was half asleep, or he was sleeping.
Could have.
This
I
whole
don't know.
thing.
I'm just saying people are seeing things and then they're not there. Like
I like it.
Tabitha sees
No, I love
things. She sees those children all the time.
True.
And then even Jade, when he was in that place and he saw the children,
Yeah.
So I'm just saying
Okay.
there are a lot of hallucinations.
She
and
is not dead.
This has to be one of them.
Tian Chen is not dead. Okay.
Just give me it for a week. I'll take it for a week,
Please. Anyway, everybody, let us know what you think.
but only if you agree with me.
But yeah, please let it be true. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then overall, what did you think of this episode? The people that recommended it, thank you again.
Yes.
I'm so excited to talk about this with you. So everybody, we'll see you next week. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Que sera, sera. Whatever